TFNN. Headline News Update.
Okay, folks, Larry Pesavento for TFNN, and I would like to talk about the Russell. We were talking about this on Friday. If you remember, we were making that 1-3-5 pattern right here, and I said it either stops here or you're wrong, and you can see it dropped 50 handles, and since that time, you can see we've only rallied from 225 up to 240. If you did a 382 retracement, probably the big high here, I don't know if you made it or not, but not too far away. You certainly made it off of this one, but this has been the weakest. Now, this comes right out of the book by Edwin Lefevre, Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, about Jesse Livermore, and that's why we're watching some of these things. Now, one of the things we're going to talk about when we come back from the break part of this is that we want to talk about the markets that are moving these markets, and there are only 4 stocks, folks, that are moving all of this stuff. Unfortunately, they're all high priced, and these indices are cap sensitive. That's why you have $4 trillion stocks out there, folks. We're going to look at those right now. First, we'll get rid of Russell and take a look at that. Now, we'll do Goldman Sachs next or later, but we'll look right now at, hold on, operator, I got to get this right. Just a second. Make sure I did this right. There, here's Softy right here. Okay, now, here's Softy on the long-term weekly chart. You can see we made a 1.618 expansion with this huge gap, up 8% today, folks. That's a Dow stock trading at all. It's the second highest stock in the Dow. First is Goldman Sachs. We're going to look at that. Then we have Caterpillar. Okay, those are the 3 that are moving the Dow. The others are your NVIDIA and Softy or Meta. There's only about a dozen, and we're talking about 5,000 stocks. This is why you got to be real careful when you see these breakouts. But look at Microsoft here, folks. Take a look at this on the intraday chart. Well, let's do the daily first, because the daily is really look at the giant gap that we have here. You see that? See that giant gap? Look at that. That's in the lower end of the range. Look at it intraday here. Shut the front door and raise them in. Stay with us. We'll take a look at this in just a moment.